Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd, Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am back here at my famous gold claim known as Pickerton. Today, we are gonna break that slump. Pickerton has not been producing lately. Today, we're gonna find that big gold Pickerton is known for. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. Now it is July 1st today and Pickerton is flooded. The Fraser River is still in its spring runoff flood stage and the water is very high. But that is a good thing for me today because the water is right there and I want to start digging right here. So I don't have to hike down the treacherous cliffs to find the water way down low. It's usually like 40 feet down from here. Today it's going to be an easy dig once I find the right spot, and then the water is just right there. I can dig and pan and dig and pan and dig and pan all day long. Today, I'm gonna find Pickerton's pickers. I'm not getting skunked like I did last time. No. And to show you where I'm working, this is the area here that I've pulled dozens, if not hundreds of pickers. That's pieces of gold big enough to pick up with your fingers. Pickers out of this area right here. But the last couple times I've been here, I haven't been able to find them. So I think it's time to abandon where I have worked to death and move on to the periphery. And I think I see some spots just down in here that look like a good spot to try, and it's right beside the water. I found pickers, I found nuggets, I found a lot of gold right there, but not recently. Let's break that slump by digging right there. This looks like a nice looking crevice going along here, all the way up to even underneath that big rock. I could work here all day long. The rocks are loose in the bottom. There'll be lots of great material underneath, but I think I will go a distance. And if I haven't found any nuggets or pickers, then I will find a different spot, like right in there maybe. When you find the spots on Pickerton that have pickers, there's usually lots in that one spot. But the trick is to find that one spot. Gloves on so I don't cut myself. Let's start moving rock. Well, there we go. The first pan is full. Now, unfortunately, as I was digging out of here, I did disturb a few pieces of greenery off the bar. You're not supposed to do that. So I'm going to take those right now. I'm going to find a moist place down by the water's edge, replant them just to make sure if there's any chance of the greenery still surviving down here, it has the best chance possible. And I try not to disturb greenery any time I can. And when I do move rocks that were like moss covered that were in there, I always place them so that the moss is up again so it can continue to grow. That's the plan. Oops, another one. All planted nicely. I like getting the very bottom of the cracks. That's where the gold usually settles. This stuff was sort of up high, but there were lots of rocks that I scraped up high there that could still have good gold on it. So it'll be interesting to see what this has. The real tell will be probably not the next pan. The next pan I'm also going to be getting the top stuff. But it'll be the one after that when I scrape the bottom. If you just notice that water surge that came through here, the Fraser is always known for surging water like that. You have to really watch where you put your boots and whatnot because the water can fluctuate in some places up to a foot. Here I would assume we're probably got about a 6-inch fluctuation between the high surges and the low surges. It's been a while since I found a nugget here. The last trip I got skunked for pickers, but the trip before that I did get 4 or 5. But I haven't had a really good day like the early days here for a long time. Today I break the slump. Okay, what's in the first pan? Anything good? Few small pieces of gold, no pickers. There's probably 20 pieces of gold in there, but they're all small. So that there is a typical Pickerton pan with no pickers. We've got 20 to 30 pieces of flour gold, some, you know, medium flakes, but nothing big. Pretty much anywhere I dig on this claim, I can get that much gold in every pan. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here for the big gold. We will find a piece of big gold. Okay, down to the end of the second pan of the top stuff. I still haven't scraped the bottom. The next pan is the scrapings, and that's, if there's gold in that crevice, that's where it's gonna be. But yeah, hopefully there's some here too. I know there'll be gold here. Is there big gold? That's the question. Big piece of lead, their fishing weight. Again, just small flakes of gold. Not quite as many as the last. No, there probably is. We'll get a close-up on it, but still no pickers. So again, just the little stuff. Now don't get me wrong, I still like getting little gold, but not when you can find big gold as well. I'm really looking for the big gold. And a big chunk of lead as well. These things are used in fishing weights here. The First Nations fishermen, so when they throw out the fishing nets, they have these weights on them that pull them down. And you know, some of them get lost, ripped off, whatnot, and we end up finding them when we're panning fairly frequently. Now we pull out all the scraping tools and we clear the bottom really well. Well, that's clean enough to tell me if I'm on the right track or not. Let's see. It's only about half a pan, but if there's gonna be pickers in the bottom there, they should be there. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore here and move one step over. And was that crevice worth it? No. More of the same, maybe even a bit more of the same, but no pickers. Let's move up to the next step up. Well, kind of the same as the last pans. Bunch of fine gold. I don't think I could do a pan here at Pickerton without finding that fine gold in it. It's everywhere. Again, moving on to the next step up. So the next step up didn't happen to not be a step up. It happened to just be a continuation of the same crevice. Once I removed the big rock that was in the bottom, it was clear it was just one big crevice. So let's see if it's any better. A step over. A lot muddier, the material over there. That might be a good sign. Maybe it means it's been there longer. Okay, let's have a look. Nope. Maybe, yeah, there's more gold, more fine gold, but no pickers. At least we're getting some gold in every pan to make it worthwhile. Keep the excitement level up. But I tell you, when I find that first picker, oh, then the excitement's coming up. I think these are bigger pieces in this pan too. Yeah, slightly bigger pieces. However, that's still not a picker. Well, this will be pan 7 from that spot. If it doesn't show anything, I'm gonna go find a new spot because it's not even showing hints, and that should be enough to show hints. Nope. Let's hit another spot. Little stuff, but that's it. So that crevice didn't do it. I did find another one just a couple steps up here. Let's see what this thing holds. I've moved a couple rocks out of the way already. And let's see if it's got any gold in it. So did a so-so job of clearing out the crevice. Got a full pan. This should tell us. Honestly, we are like right in line. Like right there is where I found all those pickers. It's sort of just downhill from this crevice. If it was flowing down this part of the bar, it should have caught here as well as there. Now, if it's coming from over the top down, I can see it being there, not here. Nothing. Well, small gold. 3 pans from the new spot, nothing but fine gold. So, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why there was so much right there and none right here. Maybe I do have to go up top and see if maybe it's coming down from above. One more from right here. One more. Well, got the bottom of all 3 pockets in that one. If there's gonna be a piece of gold in this section, it'll be in there. Where to go from here? Yeah, I don't know. within like 5 feet of me, I know there's 100 pieces of gold, 100 pickers. I just gotta figure out where they're hiding. Now, I do have all day long here. I can go till dark if need be. I am going to find a piece of gold. I am going to find a picker somewhere on this claim. Even better yet, maybe even a nugget. I'm pretty sure if I head back to the spot that I have done before, if I do as much as I've done already there, I will find something. I can probably get one picker every 5 pans up there if I really put my effort into it. Okay, let's see. Anything in the last pan from that? Oh, two really big pickers. Heck, I'd even call that one a nugget. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, that feels good. Oh, look at that long skinny one and the big guy. Oh, that there is probably like a 0.4 or 0.5. Oh, that might be a 0.8. That was probably a 0.1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.6, we're gonna say. In that pan right there, I'm gonna guess 0.7 of a gram of gold. Yes, that is $70 Canadian worth of gold in that one pan. A few little specks around, but that's what we're talking about. Pickerton! Ha ha! Gold, baby. Gold. Redeemed at Pickerton. Redeemed. Now let's go find some more. Pickerton strikes again! There's not much material left in this pocket, but I am going to clear every nook and cranny, hoping for another one. There's a big crack going back in there. We'll get that cleared back as much as I can as well. Don't know where they were hiding, but they were in here somewhere. Okay, these cracks are cleaned about as good as I can clean them without my vacuum cleaner. Let's hope there's another two in there. Pickerton! It's amazing how quick my attitude is adjusted by finding a little bit of gold. I see rain in the distance. It wasn't supposed to rain today. I'm here in my t-shirt. No rain. And is there more in this pan? Nothing. Two in the last, none in this one. Just when you think Pickerton has let you on to its secret. There's a whole bunch of small gold in there, but no pickers, no nuggets. There's a hatchet on that rock right there. I think that's left over from the claim jumpers we found here last time. Okay, quick bite for lunch, then back to finding gold. Lunch has been had. Let's find some gold. So somewhere in here had two nice pieces of gold. I think I'm just going to take one step up and work up there. Now I will come back another day with my metal detector and go over all of this to make sure there wasn't, you know, one big piece that was just a millimeter below the surface somewhere. The detector will find it now that the big rocks are gone, but I can't like detect below that rock the way it is. The detector doesn't go that far. I have to move that, clear it before I can detect that area. So I find sometimes the easiest way to find the big gold here is just put in the elbow grease, move rocks, dig dirt, pan pans, and that's what we're gonna do right there. Well, I cleared a nice big area right in line with that crack. Time to start filling pans and panning it out. Okay, first little pocket of the new little plateau. Pan is full. Oh, let's go get the gold. One thing that really baffles me about Pickerton My first trip in here, I found a deposit that showed me a whole bunch of pickers. My second trip in, I cleared out that deposit more and I went looking and I found another deposit that had a whole bunch of pickers in a slightly different area. My third trip in here, I worked that different area and I got a whole bunch of pickers. My fourth trip in here, I brought the family down and we found one of the best deposits on the site. So that would be like 4 trips in and I found 4 different great deposits. Now, am I just so lucky that I was able to find all those deposits with so little effort early on, and then later, like now, I struggle and I can't find more deposits? Are there other deposits around that I'm just not finding like those? Were those spots just so obvious, my intuition just led me right to them really quickly? I don't know why I was able to find so much early on this claim and then not finding it once I cleared out those deposits. Were there really only those first 3 good deposits? Was that it? I don't know. One of my reasons today for trying different spots is because I want to find the next big deposit. Those were fun. Okay, new spot. Is there gonna be any gold in this one? A lot of people have been asking for a geology lesson of the day in every video. Sometimes I just don't know what a good geology lesson would be to talk about on a new spot like this. Should I talk about the slate or shale that I'm digging in? I think I've done that before, actually. Talk about why there's big gold on Pickerton and not on other Fraser River sites? I don't know. That baffles me. I don't know what a good geology lesson would be in each and every videos. If you have some suggestions on a panning video like this at Pickerton of what a good geology lesson would be, leave a comment below. It's raining again. If it's something I can easily talk about in a video, I'll try to do it. Come on, gold, come on. Maybe it was just all up on that one higher ledge. 10 pickers in one pan, come on. I'm not greedy. I've had that here. I've had 10 pickers in one pan. I think I had 13, 15, something like that. I had a lot in one pan. That's that really good deposit I talked about. Okay. Come on, show me the money gold. The money gold? The money shot. The gold. Show me something. Wah, wah, wah. No pickers that time. The next one. So while the time lapse was on trying to catch logs floating down the river, I found a picker. But I didn't want to interrupt the time lapse, so I let it go. I left the picker in my pan, and I've filled my pan one more time. So there's a picker down there. I should, theoretically, find at least one picker. It was a very orange, it was smaller, but it was a very orange picker. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I've put more on top of it. Let's get this panned out and find out. Now, I am not worried about losing my piece of gold that's in there. Leaving a piece of gold, especially one of a substantial size, in your pan is pretty safe thing to do. Gold, being 19 times heavier than water and at least 5 times as heavy, well, about 3 times heavier than anything else in the pan, stays on the bottom pretty much no matter what. I would have to do a pretty bad job of panning here to lose that piece of gold. Come on, 2. Come on, 3. Come on, 4 pickers. Okay, let's have a look. We'll let the camera have a look. Should be one in there. There it is. Picker. And picker number 3 for the day. Can I pull off a 4th picker today? That is now the question of the afternoon. And that one is substantially smaller than the last 2. Does that mean the next one's gonna be bigger? I'm getting tired. It's getting late-ish. You know, I still have a 3-hour drive to get home. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue panning until I find one more picker. I'm not sure if that is an overly ambitious charge, but whether it's in this pan or in 40 pans from now, I'm gonna find one more picker and then call her a day. That's the plan. Anyhow, is the picker in there? Let's find out. Well, not that pan, the next. Is it this pan? Now there's a big log going by. Fraser River and runoff brings all sorts of debris down with it. Well, 6 pans later and I've learned something about myself. I should not give myself ultimatums like that. I can't leave until I get one more. 6 pans, 2 different spots, everything I could think of, and what have I found? Another picker. But I am tired. That's a nice picker. One last picker to end off the day with. And that there is what Pickerton's known for. It's nice gold pickers. 4 for the day. Well, 3 pickers, 1 nugget. I finally ended that dry spell of nuggets at Pickerton. Okay, let's have a look at the gold here once in the field, just see what it looks like, then we'll take it home and weigh it up. And there you be, folks. 1 nugget, 3 pickers, a bunch of fines. Not a bad little nugget. I'm guessing that's half a gram. Couple of 0.1s or so, and then a bunch of fine stuff. Now the fine stuff isn't what we're going for when we come to Pickerton, but it actually adds up. There's a fair amount of fine material here. But you know, I could go with that stuff all day long and not equal what's in one of those pieces. So make your guesses right now. Leave them in the comments. How much gold do you think that is? I'll be taking this home, weighing it up, and leaving a total right here. Well, there it is, the gold from the trip. Let's get that on a scale and see what it says. So the big one comes out to 0.46, 0.47. Basically a half grammer. And the smaller one, 1.7, 0.17 I should say. That's surprising. I didn't think it was that big, but there we go. And all together, all 4 pickers and the fine gold, 0.7 of a gram for a fun day panning at Pickerton. Right now, 0.7 of a gram is roughly $70 Canadian. Well, was that breaking the dry spell? 1 nugget, 3 pickers? I'm gonna say so. I broke the dry spell at Pickerton. It's gonna be all uphill from here. Haha! Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone for watching. Until the next one, everyone. Bye!